Boo-Boo, have you seen my mop?
No. What's going on, little Jug?
Man, I can't find my mop anywhere. I just put it down for a second and... Charlie, have you seen my mop?
What's up?
Where's my mop, man? You see my mop?
You took his mop, man.
Yo,
Come on.
did you take my mop?
He's freaking out
I'm
right now.
so dead. Where's my mop?
Hey, relax, sir. Hey, bro, give him his mop back, man. You can't.
Oh,
Sammy's got your mop.
I was
Oh,
kidding. I
thank
was only
God.
kidding. Here.
man, you play too much,
Hey, that
Sam.
serves you right for that towel prank, man.
Oh, man, I'm gonna get you.
You look like you was about to cry.
Barely. Hey, you actually got him good.
We come to you tonight from the shores of Lake Erie as the streets of downtown Cleveland, Ohio are alive with activity. We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one after a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, Kristaps Porzingis was taken with the 4th pick in 2015, and he was considered a project then. But he's shown himself ready, and part of that has been his mentality. He said, they thought I was afraid, but that's not who I am. I'll never back down from anybody.
Thanks, G.A. And what's scary is Porzingis is only going to get better. That kind of fearlessness will help him in the long run. And in these early stages, Chris, of the season, how quickly do you start to get a sense of where your team stands and how good they can be or how bad they might be?
I would say that first 20 games is a really good kind of litmus test. Gives you a pretty good gauge to see where your team is. You're going to get to play against teams from both conferences. You have some really good teams and bad teams in that mix. So you kind of see how you play in all situations. Those first 20 games, you establish who you are.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. 1:35 left here in the opening quarter. And there's the feed to Wells. There's Green with the 3. The putback, and Love with his second chance points.
Oh, man, just an outstanding first quarter so far for him. He's doing a great job creating space and knocking down open looks.
Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Lee kicks to Hernan Gomez. Beasley with the screen on Rose. Dishes it to Beasley. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Beasley's got his second bucket.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
Yep, it counts.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Pass to Ntilikina. New York moving it around. Beasley outside. Clock at 6. Lee kicks to Hernan Gomez. A 3-ball. No good from Beasley. So for New York, their last game a win against the Nets.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
Outside, Green. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the... And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Yeah, aggressive on D, efficient on offense. They balled out to an early lead.
On the court for the Knicks, Ntilikina and Hardaway Jr., the backcourt pairing. Then there's Beasley, then there's Noah, and it's Kuzminskas in at the 4 slot.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And with Tristan Thompson and Kevin Love, the Cavs have some elite offensive rebounders, able to create extra offensive possessions.
Well, their offensive rebounding rate fell off quite a bit last season, from 9th best to 20th. I mean, they just got smaller without Mozgov and some of the other 7-footers they have, and another team's prepared for them.
The dish to Beasley. Down low. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Joakim Noah.
The location of that assist was awesome. That was a sweet lead pass.
Pass to Crowder. Kicks to Rose. Back to Crowder. Out to the right wing. Love with the screen for Wells. There's Green with the 3. That doesn't go either for Green. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Beasley. Here's Kuzminskas. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cavaliers lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what...
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. We're seeing a tremendous game from Isaiah Thomas. Here's Ntilikina. He kicks it to O'Quinn. And here's Porzingis for a 3. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly.
Built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.